Luther Burbank said, "Flowers are the sunshine of my soul." And so I think there is that personal part of gardening and flowers. And I think that beauty is all around us, and what we create is also here in nature. This is the Albert Lea Art and Garden Tour. It's an annual event. We have gardens with artists at each place, which is why it's called the Art and Garden Tour. It's a fundraiser, but it's also to show that art comes in many forms. It's not just pictures on a wall. It's an outlet for artists as myself. I don't paint, I don't draw, I don't sculpt, but I love flowers, and I love the designing and the landscaping part of it, and the color, the way people put color together. And I see it as a place for people like me to say, we are artists too, but just in a different sense. There also is the bigger purpose of getting out into the community too. This also works as a fundraiser for the Albert Lea Art Center. Artists, we try not to repeat, and they don't necessarily have to be members of the Art Center either. We like it if they were, but they don't have to be, because we want to reach out and to show people of the community what we do. We ask for volunteers, and once in a while we're just happy to get volunteers. Most of the time it's a neighbor who says, you should call so-and-so, and we do, and of course they always say, my garden isn't good enough, and so we have to persuade.
I have a neighbor, and she keeps an eye on what's going on, and she volunteered my yard, even though it's only half finished. Well, most people, I think they keep their yards in relatively good order. They just want to make sure it's nice for us. So this year we really had to work quite a bit to get it in tip-top shape. It's just as if people are coming over to your house for Thanksgiving. You just clean it up, hide a few things that you don't want to have. So in order to be just reasonably presentable, my husband put on a yard light, and I worked 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning to get this done. And it's still not finished. I'm going to be finishing and putting in paving steps when we finish this interview. I think it'd be kind of fun if we could meet our artists and they could meet the yards. But the way they do it's just kind of out of the hat, so it's kind of interesting that way. You never know who you're going to get. It's kind of like a blind date. I got Dustin DeBoer. He is a nature photographer out of Austin.
And I actually got invited to participate with it through the Art Center that I have been member on and off with here for a number of years as well. And I've done shows at the center, so it's not like they don't know me. And they asked if I would want to participate, and it went from there. Honestly, I think it's a very natural connection, especially for those of us that are nature photographers and landscape photographers, because it's the love of the land. This is an opportunity not only to tour the garden, but to actually experience the art factor with it. Combine the two, and you actually have a win-win situation for 90% of people.
I think the Art and Garden Tour creates a presence for art in the community. It's something that I enjoy, and so we're always happy to increase our, maybe not our membership, I don't know, but at least our awareness in the community.